From our previous video, we showed you how we came up with this particular setup, this particular arrangement for a simple distillation exercise. The apparatus you just made from locally available materials, as you can see. Now next we're going to introduce water that is supposed to be acting as a cooling agent for the vapor that is dropping in. So we are going to pour water into this holding jar. Up to just a reasonable level. That's fine. The next we are going to try, remember we had put a solution of salt and water into this particular boiling tube. So we are going to introduce some heating mechanism and see if it will heat up. We are crossing our fingers. Let's hope it will not blow up or it will not melt. We've never tried this. This is the first time we are doing this. So we are going to introduce some heating mechanism here. So we are going to bring a candle below our bottle. Then we are going to raise it up a little bit so that we can give it some enough room, some enough clearance. And there we go. There we go. There we go. We are heating it up. We are trying to heat it up and see. This is an experiment we are doing. We're not so sure. We're not in the lab. Remember, we're just using some locally available materials. We're just trying to heat it up and see if it will work. We're not so sure. This is the arrangement, guys. This is a simple arrangement here. Our setup is still heating up. I don't know if the heat is enough or for how long we'll be able to wait for this one to occur. But here we have just water at room temperature. Then we have our collecting jar there. That is the setup, guys. Looks so simple, but clearly displays whatever our intent is. So it is still heating it up. Let's continue giving it some time, hoping the plastic parts will not start melting. The heating process is still going on. We are just waiting. We may not be providing enough heat, but we're just waiting and see how far it can go with this. Remember, this is our setup arrangement. We are still waiting for this to continue heating it up. We can see some mist on our boiling tube. You can see some mist on our boiling tube, so it means it's already some evaporation is taking place. You can see some mist coming from this collecting tube of ours. That's very nice. It means the steam is now flowing from our boiling tube into our collecting tube. Wow. Let's wait and see how much condensate you can be able to collect from this particular exercise. Remember, our collection jar was completely empty, this particular one, and the water inside this outside jar is just helping the condensate to cool down. You can see our delivery tube is completely misty, meaning the steam is now flowing through it. And our heating continues, meaning part of the water has reached some boiling point and it's capable of changing into vapor, and that vapor is coming into this particular collection jar. As you can see, the mists that are forming there, you can see some mists along the collection tube. Let's see how much you can be able to get from this particular solution. We've just added some water into this particular ice, the cooling medium for our condensate collection, because it was really heating up at this particular point. So the heating is still going on, meaning evaporation is already taking place. You can see the vapor. It is not a perfectly sealed environment. That's why you are able to see some vapors escaping. I wish you could be able to see the glass, the whole of it. Maybe I can wipe off some soot from here to see if we can be able to see whatever is remaining inside. Maybe the water has evaporated, but let's see if we can be able to see anything remaining inside. Let's try to shake it a bit. Seems like almost all the water has evaporated. Wow! Let's wipe the glass and see. Let's put aside the heat and try to wipe our Unfortunately, our glass is not a clear one. We cannot be able to see, our heating tube is not a clear one, but let's see how much condensate we've collected so far, so that we can be able to make a judgment of how much we've collected. Not so much, not so much, but we have some condensate down there. So meaning we still have a lot to do here at the boiling stage. So let's be patient. Let's wait for it to continue heating it up.